Good evening, everyone. I'm Marquez, and welcome back to the Wrong Room. We are playing the Final Fantasy VII. What do I call it? I can't remember what I called it. It's a comparison, or oh man, I'm completely dumb already. Anyway, we're back with Final Fantasy VII. We'll be playing the remake after we've gotten through this section of the game. So we basically just leave here at this point, and we'll get through whole scenes and stuff. Loveless is very important to future parts of the series, to do with like Crisis Core and other games like that. Very important to those. Not as important to the main game. And here's the Flower Girl, Aerith, her first appearance. She hasn't got ghosts surrounding her. In the remake, she has like ghosts going after her, and I believe there's something to do with like the Wisps of Fate or something. This here is a dialogue option. These will decide some important numbers in the background that you never get to see and will never know what they do. So, interesting. What they actually do, if you do care to find out, these will determine which date scene you get when you get to the Gold Saucer and get the date scene, which I believe is just before the ancient temple. So, we're not even going to run into it before we play the remake. So we have to make some options. You'd better get out of here, or nothing hey. You better get out of here gives you no points towards her. Nothing hey will actually give you points towards her. And we're going to need something for a bit later. So we're going to go nothing hey. Don't see many flowers around here. Oh, never mind. Never mind. Once again, no points. Don't see any flowers around here. We'll continue towards our points. There are only one gil. Now here's where the points are. Forget it, no points. Buy one, that's what you get the points for. I'm gonna buy one. Oh, thank you. Here you are. And then she just leaves. So we don't actually have that flower. It's not in our inventory anywhere. It's not even our key items. We'll get some key items later. They're funny. You can also rearrange all items. I usually rearrange them by type. And it rearranges them as the config said. Right, we got nothing to change here, nothing to do, so, and there's actually nothing in this section. I believe we can run off to the side. Oh yeah, we can run back to our area, that's where it came from. Or we can just run down. Also, something I didn't notice before, this wriggles. It's a weird texture thing. It looks really bad, but I think it's supposed to be it waving in the air. Kind of weird. And there's this big area. There's not really anyone here. This person is someone you can talk to. What the hell's going on? Yep. And we got a potion. And we got that all over there. Oh yeah, that's it. It's a bit late to be saying it now, but this is a Final Fantasy VII retrospective / comparison. So we'll be playing Final Fantasy Remake, but we will be... What's on the wall over there? Let's see. Don't be fooled by Shinra. Macro energy doesn't last forever. Macro is the planet's life source. The end is in sight. Protect the planet. Avalanche. So he's just reading that symbol. Also, some of the glass over there is broken. I didn't notice for the longest time. They smashed in some of the windows for some reason. It's not like this. This is actually a key scene area in the remake, but it's not important here. It's just there for decoration. So... completely different thing. You climb like bits in the remake, but not in this one. Yeah, so we'll be playing the remake up to the point where we get to in this game. So when the remake ends is where this one begins. Now you get dialogue options here. If you choose to do nothing and not select a dialogue option, you immediately get into a fight. Very important thing that happens there. They're just ordinary mooks. You can take these guys out easily. They're a one-hit kill, barely damage you, sort of mook. It's just showing you the option mechanics and showing you your quick time events, essentially. Well, they're not really quick time events. I don't know if this is ever used again, but they're showing you this. More guys will show up if you fight them, if you choose to fight them. If you select fight them, you will fight them. I don't know if I missed the dialogue or hit it there. You will fight them, and they will attack you. Honestly, I always fight them. Unless you're trying to speedrun the game, there is no reason not to fight them. Because you get experience for fighting each one. And they don't do that much damage, so you're not in any big risk or anything. You're not even low health. I'm pretty sure they restore all of your health after the last section. So you're at full health for this. So unless you let them wail on you, nothing's going to happen. If you choose not to fight, if you choose to just let them continue, if you choose later, you will run away. Oh, it actually selected it for me. What the hell? I didn't select that. Well, there you go. You will run away and they'll continue. But what you do is you want to fight. Oh, okay, they're babbling about. They're trying to capture Cloud for some reason. We don't know why. And he just jumps on the train. Goes by. Alright. So yeah, if you select later, you run off. I didn't know if you put your icon down. So it does whatever your icons last on before they arrive at your position. That's interesting. I didn't know that. I just found that out. Cloud never came. Oh dear. Cloud, you think he was killed? No way. Cloud. Yes, Cloud. Cloud. This scene. Think Cloud's gonna stay on to fight the end of Avalanche? How the hell would I know? Do I look like a mind reader? Y'all win some screw ups. Hey Barrett, what about our money? Never mind. He says nothing, sorry, but never mind, sounds better. Just like a quicker response. That means exactly the same. But I forget if they do anything of this scene in the remake. I don't think they do. Cloud! Like I'm a little late. God damn right you're late. Waltzing in here making a big scene. No big scene. That's what I always do. I think No Big Deal was the original dialogue on that, so it's weird that they changed the scene. No Big Deal makes more sense. And then he swears at him. They don't put swears in the game. Except for damn, if you count that. I don't really count that. Having everyone worried about that, you don't give a damn about anyone but yourself. There you go, it's back. You worried about me? What? Come now, you're a share, hotshot. Wake up, we're moving up, follow me. Hey, Cloud, you were great back there. Cloud, we'll do even better next time. Their personalities get more fleshed out. Careful, I'll shut this. Their personalities get more fleshed out in the remake than they do in this. At this point, they're just the other characters who will, at one point, die. I mean, this game apparently was all about death, so it makes sense that a lot of the characters just outright die. It's about death and like moving on from death and like remorse and all that. It's a whole thing about it. Anyway, your face is pitch black. Oh no, my face is pitch black. There you go. So this is where people got the idea that hey, thanks for helping me back there at the reactor. That kind of thing. Jesse's character does a few of those things like that. Special things that make you think she really just likes Cloud. And I think that translated hugely to the remake. But I think they made her more of a theater kid than actually someone who's just there. So they did flesh that out a bit. And you got all this stuff here. And we're moving on. So now we're on the train. And we'll find out why those guys were after us later. It's not because of the reactor thing. They have a different reason for being after us. Last train out of Sector 8 station. We won't find it out for a while, by the way. Last stop is Sector 7. Train graveyard. Expected time of arrival is 12:23 a.m. Make us down. You know what I should have done? Last train out of Sector 8 station. Last stop is Sector 7. Train graveyard. Expected time of arrival is 12:23 a.m. Midgar standard time. I don't know how that went into the microphone, whether that was good or bad. I just kind of cut my hands up my mouth and just hope for the best. Tried to match the way they do the announcements on trains. I hate the last train. Hoo boy. Alright, so first thing we're going to do is talk to this guy. This is my house, so make yourselves at home. If you don't talk to this guy a few times, if you don't talk to this guy throughout a few sections, he won't give you the thing he'll give me later. He actually does, like, my house, make yourself at home. This guy you don't really need to talk to, but I will anyway. The headlines in Shooter Times: Paris to bomb the #1 reactor base somewhere in the slums. Blowing up a reactor. They sure put some thought into this one. Must have a real calculator. I wonder what they'll do next. I want to talk to Barrett, I think. Stop acting like a damn kid. Shut up. Sit down and shut up. Mr. Wedge, someday Avalon's gonna be famous, and me too. Train hasn't switched in security mode yet. That'll change by tomorrow. Ooh, important dialogue. And even though the train looks like it's moving, if you look at the actual background outside, it's completely still. It's just some lights going on. Oh, if you go too far forward, he will push you away and say, "Don't bother the passengers." Oh, don't you think I have a bright future ahead of me? You have in mind. All my life I felt about nothing like a sidekick. After joining Avalanche and trying to save the planet, I feel I can do lots of things. Wait. Today Avalanche going to be famous, and me too. Oh, okay, he stops his dialogue there. You give me an option as well? Go on, the show took its toll on me. I'm going to sleep till we get to the station. But I never actually did the second dialogue options on these guys. Okay, he doesn't have a second one. I meant to talk to Jesse, so it's kind of weird. Go look at this with me? Map of Midgar rail system. Let's look at it together. I'll explain it to you. I like this kind of stuff. Bombs and monitors. You know, flashy stuff. Cool. Anyway, okay, it's about to start. I don't know why I said anyway. It wasn't in the dialogue at all. This is a complete model of the city of Midgar. It's about 1/10,000 scale. The top plate is about 50 meters above ground. A main pillar supports the plate in the center, and there are other support pillars built in each section. Psst, whisper, whisper. The number 1 reactor we blew up was in the northern sector. Then there's number 2, number 3, all the way up to the number 8 reactor. The 8 reactors provide Midgar with electricity. Each town used to have a name, but no one at Midgar remembers them. Instead of names, we refer to them by numbered sectors. That's how things turned out. Phew. Look what's next. Look. This is the route this train is on. The route spirals around the main pillar. We should be coming around the center right now. Each checkpoint has an ID sensor device. It checks the identities and backgrounds of each passenger on the train. It's linked up to the central data. Central data bank at Shinra headquarters. Whisper, whisper. We definitely look suspicious, so we're using fake IDs. Yeah, they're using fake IDs. None of this scene is in the remake at all. Speak of the devil? That light means that we're in the ID security check area. When the lights go off, you never know what kind of creeps will come out. That is actually important information for later that you will not know until the next train. Almost back now, what a relief. And you will not, I guarantee, the first playthrough you probably will not remember that she said that. Unless somebody points out to you like I just did. I know, next time I'll make one just for you. Looking forward to it. A little extra effort in making it back. Uh-oh. I'm seeing stars. This sucks. I hate the dark. He's asleep. In his dreams, he's confronting Barrett. Look, you can see the surface now. The city don't have no day or night. If that plate weren't there, we could see the sky. Jesse looks over when we go look out there. The floating city, pretty unsettling scenery. Huh. Don't expect to hear that out of someone like you. Just full of surprises. The upper world. A city on a plate. It's because of that pizza, he swears. That the people underneath are suffering. The city below is full of polluted air. On top of that, the reactor keeps draining up all the energy. What did Wedge ever do to you? Jesse's still staring at us. And why doesn't everyone move on to the plate? Don't know. Probably because they don't got no money. They ain't got no money. I don't know why I said don't. It says ain't. Probably because they ain't got no money. Or maybe because they love the land no matter how polluted it gets. I know. No one lives in the slums because they want to. Oh. I know no one lives in the slums because they want to. Like this train. Can't run anywhere except where its rails take it. And that's the whole scene. This is a nice graphic of the train going around as well. I like this. Fun. It's just a nice scene they didn't have to add, which they did add. Very nice. It's a nice transition as well. Transitions you to this section from wherever we were. Yeah, one of the things I want to know is, should I play the Crisis Core games as well? I guess I could. I don't know if the remake of the Crisis Core is any different than the actual Crisis Core. I think it's exactly the same. Not sure on that one, though. Don't know how much I could do a retrospective on that one. I guess I could just do the, why can I never remember the other word? Yo, get over here, all of you. He doesn't actually do anything to you if you don't go over there. But if you do try to run off the screen, he'll keep trying to call you back. So, you can't really go anywhere. What's this guy, though? We've been on a train. We've been a train man as long as I have. You see a lot of people and a lot of lives. People are meeting, parting, joy, sadness. After a while, it doesn't even get to you anymore. Why am I yawning? Why am I yawning? Apparently it just doesn't get to me either. I'm just yawning like crazy. Alright. I wonder how long it's been. There's an invisible rail between me and the passengers. I can never live their lives. I'm just a train man, plain and simple. Easier that way. That's not to say that the crossing gate of my heart doesn't hurt now and again. Back during the war, I remember there was a lot of painful scenes then. Important for later. Important for later. There's a lot of stuff that's important for later throughout the game. That's a story for another day. So important for later. First train leaves Midgar at 5:04 a.m. That's all he says from now on. Can't do anything else here, and again, if we try to leave, he's gonna keep telling us to come back. So, and when we get close, yep, when we get close, he just pulls us over. This mission was a success, but don't get lazy now. The hard part's still to come. Don't you all be scared of that explosion. Because the next one's gonna be bigger than that. Be back in the hideout. Move out! Now, there's these two over here who not letting you go tonight. Wow, which is just that's it. Just so we can go to be alone. Wow, there's only a train graveyard around here. They say there's ghosts around too. Damn. What? Okay. You can actually, for some reason, go here. Now there are enemies here. If you want to fight some enemies here. I believe they're the same ones in the react. There's the freaking sweeper. These are weak to electricity because they're machines. So bolt will do damage. I do think it's interesting that Final Fantasy implemented like thunder as its main spell. But on this one specifically, it's bolt. Very strange. But there's the sweeper we missed before. It for some reason appeared here. This is the train graveyard. This will have, again, this will have battles in it. There'll be different battles later on, but they've set it up so that when you're here the first time, this specific first time, you can only get into the battles you would have had back in the reactor. However, you don't have Barrett with you right now, so they're a bit more dangerous than they were before. Oh, you could have ran into these this double dog dares. These double dogs before, and they do now go down in one hit most of the time. Because I am higher level now, so I have a lot more attack power. And of course, limit breaks. Everyone goes down in limit breaks. You want to use the limit breaks as soon as you get them because they give you points towards their next level. Each use of a limit break, each time you use a, actually not towards your next level, but it is towards the same level. Each limit break has 2 in its level except for level 4. On level 1, you get braver in one other one. And in order to unlock the other one, you have to use braver, I think, like 10 times. And then you unlock the other one. I don't know if it's 10. It might be more than that. It might be less. I don't remember. And then level 2, in order to get to level 2, you need to kill a certain number of enemies. This is the same for every character. Same for level 3. And there are 2 in each level, and you only unlock the first one. When you unlock the first one, To get the second one, you need to use the first one a number of times. I can't remember what the number is. I think it might be 10 again. Or it might be 50. I don't know. It might change depending on the level. I can't remember. So you have to do that for level 2, and you have to do that for level 3. In order to get level 4, you first need to have all 3 levels filled to the brim with limit breaks. Then you have to get an item which teaches you a limit break. And then you learn it through the item menu, and it gives you your level 4 limit break. You only get one of those. That is your max level limit break. If you want to change your limit break level, you can use set. It will reset your limit gauge to 0. That blank bar that we got right now will be blank when you reset it, no matter how filled it is, even if it's on ready to use a limit break. So there is that. Alright? Like I said, these first episodes are going to be a lot of explaining stuff. Just in case people don't know things. Like, you probably do already know. But just in case you don't know, those are important points. I'm going to continue on. I would normally, like, train a little bit. Because I didn't do too much training before. Yeah, well, they're not going to. But since we're doing a playthrough, I'm going to try and rush a little bit. There's the nearest save point. We'll get to that soon. Hey now, oops. What on earth are you doing? Just put out, jeez. Huh? You came to see it too? There was a bombing on top. If this pillar should come down, everyone in the slums is dust. Well, there's no point in worrying about that. Hey, check it out. It's huge, isn't it? Now we get to see this interesting scene. We will see this later. But right now, it's nice. This is important for later. Have I said that enough yet? Have I said that enough yet? This is important for later. I do love the graphic on this. This is a nice graphic to me. And they are heavily pixelated. When I say nice graphic, I don't mean like high fidelity, like that it's a high graphic. I mean that it looks nice for its aesthetic. Hey, this is a strange and wonderful place. This is my place, but you can come here when you want. See you, bro. And you can come here whenever you want. And Barrett's like, Cloud, get over here. You can't go through this. You can come here whenever you want, but there's nothing here. And Barrett wants our attention, but we want to go down instead. Hey, what the hell do you want? Do you know who I am? You can't pass. I got the miserable job of keeping scum like you from trying to sneak in here. What? Wow, you're great. Damn right. Don't waste time talking. Is what I always say. But this guy. Excuse me. You cannot pass without the proper clearance. I do good this time. You gotta be tougher. But same. I know. Okay, so it's the same old. Okay. I think there's some more later. Alright, when you come through here, the first thing you see is Barrett decides to kick a bunch of people out the bar. The moment he goes in, he kicks everyone else out except the group, which will go in a second. They all hop in their own way, and someone pops out of the bar. Bows to the people and then just goes. Like an apology bow sort of thing. Did you hear? You can do each of these options. Don't care. Well, excuse me. Did you hear? No, what? As a news update, they say that there was a terrorist explosion up above. And that this time it was a macro reactor. You know what this means? No, what? Don't care like this excuse me thing each time. You see, on top of I keep on top of these things, and if you ask me, if you knock out Midgar's power, all its computers and signals are going to be knocked out too. Financially, there must have been about 1 billion gil worth of damage. And that ain't all. A lot of innocent people got killed too. If the explosion had been in the middle of the night, that would have been one thing. At least people would have gone in their sleep. Explosions, explosions. Oh man, Avalanche is so cool. And then there's this door. I'm not opening up. Go away. That's it. That's all that dialogue is. I don't want to go see Barrett yet. We want to go down here first. What the hell is wrong with tonight? I thought that long blackout was strange. They say a macro reactor was destroyed up above. I was just sitting here drinking, watching the news by myself. And all of a sudden, I get kicked out of the store. What's up with that? Yep. Oh, jeez, I'm blitzed. I just love them homemade cocktails. Sure do creep up on you. I wasn't even done with my drink. I didn't even pay my bill. Now you got free drink, free thing. I think this is closed right now. It's like a come back tomorrow thing. And there's all this section here, but there's not really much you can do in there right now. So we're going to continue on the next section. All right. Okay, go on ahead. He lets you in, and you go in. You can wander around if you really want to, but... Yo, Cloud! Get off your slow moving... He'll keep saying that while we're here, while we're running back and forth. Go on, say it again. I dare you. Say it again. I dare you to say it again. You only say it once? I've only said it more than once. Okay, we're going in. Papa! Marlene, aren't you going to say anything to Cloud? I don't know what she's doing. I think she's trying to hide back there. Welcome home, Cloud. Looks like everything went well. Did you fight with Barrett? Alright. This changes a few things. I think if you say yeah, it lowers her opinion of you. And if you say not this time, it raises her opinion of you. I'm going to say yeah, just to drop her down a little bit. I should have known. The other one would be like, wow, I'm surprised. You've grown up. He's always pushing people around, and you've always been in fights ever since you were little. I was worried. This is Tifa. Once again, it's a character you can completely name, and we are going to leave as the default. Flowers? How nice. You almost never see them here in the slums. But, flower for me? Oh, Cloud, you shouldn't have. If you give it to Tifa, you'll raise your points with her, and she'll start talking about how she wants to put flowers all over the bar. If you give it to Marlene, you get points with Barrett, and he will not long from now thank you for it. I'm gonna give it to Marlene. I'm gonna give her a flower. See if Barrett notices. Sorry, Cloud. Marlene seems a little shy. That seems really out of place, but we can't do anything with it. Nothing like the first drink after the job. Hick. Gonna have one too? Yeah, why not? Yeah, that's more like it. Even if you were a soldier, you're still a rookie here, so you better listen to whatever I tell you. I think he says that no matter what. Oh, don't tell Barrett what I just said. Yeah. Which? Oh, Cloud. Tifa really knows how to cook, hmm? Anyway, let me tell you something. About what? Tifa always lets me taste her cooking. And look at me now. I'm roly-poly. I don't know if I should be happy or sad. It's good food and drinks that make the shop famous. Alright, that's an important statement there. Right there. He mentions that Tifa's cooking made him fat. Because he just couldn't stop eating it. Which is hilarious. Because in the remake, they changed all that. He was just fat from the beginning. And if you play the mobile game they've got, Ever Crisis, he actually shows up a few times to get food from places, and he's always talking about eating. So, in that, which is a continuation of the remake, it shows that he was eating before then. So it's different from what it used to be. Apparently, he got fat off her food. Hey, Wedge, you're getting all excited. Stop making such a mess. Did you say anything extra? And then he says, forget it if you don't. Alright, and then all we have to do is leave, and in comes Barrett. Papa, welcome home! Yeah! Huh? Where'd you get that flower? He only says that if you give her the flower. Cloud gave it to me. Oh. That's where you get the bonus from him. Did you thank him? Thank you, Cloud. We'll take care of you. You alright, Barrett? Great. Get in here, fools. We're starting the meeting. Yes, they are. Alright, so we can either go in there and start the meeting with them, or we can go talk to Tifa. I'm going to talk to Tifa, and she'll tell us to sit down. I think this gives us an extra appointment for her, so if you want to skip it, and you don't want, because if you don't want Tifa in the date scene, then probably best just go straight to the machine. But we're actually gonna see if we can aim for Barrett. How about something to drink? Give me something hard. This will be towards getting the point towards her, which I'm gonna do just because we're here and this is a scene that we miss otherwise. Just a minute, I'll make one for you. It does this automatically in the remake as well. You know, I'm relieved you made it back safely. What's with you all of a sudden? That job wasn't even tough. Guess not. You were in Soldier. Should get your pay from Barrett. Don't worry. Once I get that money, I'm out of here. Dad, are you feeling alright? Yeah, why? No reason, just look a little tired, I guess. But let me just... Can I... Alright, so if you leave in the middle of those scenes, you get more stuff out here. All's quiet. Shh, I'm spying now. Oh, there's something. Danger, alert! Right, you can miss all of this if you don't walk out here when she's talking to you. Did you hear? About what? About the little girl named Tifa and the bar called Seventh Heaven. I'm not only informed, but I'm kind of nosy too. Anyhow, I got the scoop. You want to hear? You bet. That Barrett is free of his henchmen. I like this sometimes. Suddenly they throw out a customer and start talking trash to him. It's strange if you ask me. And that place always smells like gunpowder. It's dangerous, I tell you. Must be doing some terrible things in there. There's a TV in there, but my cheap aunt won't let me let it in the house. Look for yourself. And I believe that is... Hey, open up. Come on, baby. It's me, Johnny. Mom. Yeah, Johnny got locked out of his house. We can't actually save here. We can actually go back here. There isn't really much back here, but if we talk to these guys again. Okay, that's the same. Yeah, it hasn't changed yet. Okay, that hasn't changed yet. Okay. I want to see if that changed. Has the dialogue from the two over here changed yet? Come over here. But people will... Who cares? But there's a weirdo over there, huh? Hey, you're pretty gutsy. Why don't you go snoop somewhere else, Romeo? That's the same. There we go. Oh, wait. Does the train driver have more dialogue? I think he might. No, okay, he doesn't. Again, the train graveyard is still somewhere you can go. There's nothing else here. I don't know if this triggers a scene. No. Alright, we are 33 minutes in. I want to continue the dialogue and whatnot, but I also want to make sure I'm not going too far over the 30-minute limit. So we got this. What we do is talk to this guy first. And he says, hey, what the? You? Anyone talk to me must be a novice. You can choose any one of them. You say, I used to be in Soldier. Name's Cloud. It's Cloud. Used to be Soldier. Soldier, I got no business with you. And he shoots you. Oh, we're dead now. That's it. Game over. Well, I never heard of you. Do it again. Anyone talking to me? Must be a novice. Yes, that's me. So what? Everyone's gonna start somewhere. Don't act so big, amateur. Seeing as I'm such a warm-hearted guy, I'll show you the ropes. Come back here tomorrow. I got some things I got to do. Actually, is the save up here right now? I don't think it is. Okay, this guy sells you stuff. I don't know if it's... I don't know. I don't understand why they have the assault gun in here if you get it automatically after beating the Scorpion. Maybe if you accidentally sell it. But really, you shouldn't have to buy this at this point. I feel like there's no way for you to accidentally sell it if you've equipped it. But yeah, you really don't need this. I don't know why it's here. The bangles, however, are good. We'll get to them when we actually want to buy stuff. This person talks to you. Got up old geese, you tired? You rest up on the third floor of my house? One condition. You gotta give me some cash. You give him 1 gil, he calls you a cheapskate. You give him nothing, he calls you a cheapskate. You give him 10 gil, though. Oh man. Go ahead and help yourself in the room. You give him 10 gil, and you go up to the room. I think the save isn't here, is it? No, it's not. Damn, I thought it was. Who the hell are you? No unauthorized access. Today's special, I'm gonna let you on a juicy bit of news, but you're gonna keep it to yourself. You know what's been going on? What, that again? You must be sick of hearing it. It's been so long since any real news here. We're worried about where it's all heading, right? Alright, let's see what he says for the other option. Everyone's in a buzz about that terrorist group Avalanche blowing up the Sector 1 macro reactor. On the surface, they say they're an anti-Shinra group, but in reality, they say they're just about to kill about as many people as they can. That's a good one, isn't it? While they're busting things up on top, the other one's making out good at weapon stores. If we just get rid of this backstock, we'll be doing okay. All of this, like, anti-Avalanche dialogue is, in the new game. None of it. It's funny. Alright, and this guy will get to sleep here. You only get 1 sleep per 10 gil. So it's basically you're spending 10 gil to fully heal. If you want to train here in the graveyard, in the train graveyard, then this is a good place to just sleep when you do. Because it'll recover all your health. However, if you go in again and try again while he's not there, he will pop in. Don't think you can stay for free. What are you going to do? You know, you can either give him 10 gil or say no way. And he will do this. Tough guy, huh? You better sleep when you can. You better save when you can. That's the trick being tough. Remember that, old dude. That's basically it. Again, if you only give him like a gil, he'll call you a cheapskate. That's everything in this excuse me, man. There we go. Walking can sometimes get you past an obstacle. Running can't get you past. Alright. So what we're going to do before we continue the next section, we're a little bit over. What we're actually going to do, we're actually going to use the save point, and I'm going to end this off here. And I feel like it's going to be my entire session now because I started it a bit late because I actually had some recording issues where I had to install drivers and everything, including an entire app and like a login and everything just to freaking start the recording. Yeah. So I started a lot later than I was going to. So we're going to end off this session here, and I'll save it after this session. So thanks everyone so much for watching. But for now, we're done here. I will see you in the next episode. Thanks for watching. Bye.